Well, the skeptics and all the people have a little bit of... Let me do this again.
Oh, it's live, pal.
And I have half the brain that you do.
Trying to make me look like a jackass!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It's time to do some sitting. I'm your host, Brent. Of course, this is I Don't Know Shit, the Life and Times of Sycho Sid. I believe this is the 6th edition of this show. And with me, as always, to do a little sitting, it's my co-host from across the ocean and from the future, G.A. Russell, Glenn. How are you
doing? Sitting as comfortably as I can be with all my fingers and toes crossed. That nobody's going to call me. Nothing's going to happen with the network that I'm using to get on here at the moment.
Right, we're hoping and praying. We got on this thing quick. We didn't fuck around. We stopped the recording quick so that Glenn doesn't have any issues. And you guys know what we're here for. We're here to watch some Sycho Sid. So there's no need for introductions. But today, Glenn, we're going to witness Sycho Sid join one of the most illustrious stables in professional wrestling history, the Four Horsemen. So the first thing I got...
He's a real good fit with them.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Lex Luger type. Like, stand in the back and don't say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know this is a time where they were just picking anybody basically to be a Four Horsemen.
Yeah, they were really
they were
really in need in 1990, I guess. I guess this is right before Flair leaves to WWF too, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah. All the others had already gone.
Yeah, they still got Arn, but no Tully.
No Tully. No JJ Dillon.
They even still have Ole at this point. So
oh yeah, of course they do, because he's the I won't go into that. No spoilers here.
So we got the promo here where they introduce Sid as the newest member of the Four Horsemen. So we're gonna have a look at that first, because that's what you've got to do. So here we go. Sid joins the Horsemen.
From tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it's all on the line. Ric Flair, Lex Luger, first time in a cage for the world title, and the Horsemen are indeed at full strength. Watch out, Sting and RoboCop.
Jim Ross, people, you're about to find out that the manhunt is over.
What she is saying to the wrestling world is, now we have the ace, the trump card, so that next Saturday night, not only am I going to beat Lex Luger in the cage, not only is he going to bleed from coast to coast.
Hold on, let me just interject real quick. Didn't he say he was facing Sting?
I thought so.
I could have swore they said he was facing Sting in a cage.
Yeah.
Okay, so what the fuck is he talking about? Okay, sorry, I just had to interject that because I was.
No, that's right.
Okay.
He is going to be the most embarrassed athlete alive.
He's going to be really confused because he's going to be Sting.
When you get beat,
Lex Luger's going to wonder why he's Sting.
It's all over. Tell him, Rock.
Come on in here. Just when everybody thought it couldn't get any better, take a look. This is going to be the edition, the brand new edition. Now we are at full strength. And if anybody has any doubt about what the Horsemen can do, take a look at the man who's going to take care of RoboCop.
RoboCop, I'm 6'9", 320 pounds. I am the real man of steel in the NWA, and you better learn to like it.
What an addition. It's full strength. I don't want to be around the 6'9". Can you believe it? Flair takes Luger. The Horseman takes Sting. And the bucket of bolts goes to Sid Vicious. Tell him about it, Barry.
We have amassed the true powers of professional wrestling right here. And with the big man on our side, we can't lose. Luger, Sting, it's the end. You may as well give up because from now on, we dominate professional wrestling. Jim Ross, in my own articulate way, I'm going to spell it out for the entire world. If you think we're playing stack the deck in Washington, D.C., the most violent city in the country where murder runs rampant, we're bringing the violence to Washington, my friend. If you think R2-D2 and Sting on one leg and Luger can buck these odds, you are out of your noodle. Tell them they say one thing to Ted Turner and to everybody out there. I don't care if you're 5 years old or 50 years old. This guy is 6'10". He weighs 350 pounds. He's going to eliminate Robocop and Sting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to break your leg again. Think about that, Sting. When you walk that aisle, we're going to break your leg.
So there it is.
So yeah, I got my timing. I got my timings wrong on the 4 Horsemen because at this point there's actually 6 of them.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It's said it makes 6.
Yeah, you know, you're absolutely right, Glenn.
So it's 6 horsemen and a woman and a horsewoman.
And a horsewoman, yeah. And it's like, I know the whole like RoboCop thing, but just to watch a wrestling promo where guys are like, we're going to take out RoboCop. You're like, what the fuck are we doing?
We're going to have to watch that one day with the mayor. That is a classic match.
I must have overlooked that or something, or Sid isn't in. I didn't see his name involved, but we definitely need to watch that for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Definitely. So
just for the
that was
RoboCop there.
Yeah, exactly. Because every time they said that, he's gonna take out RoboCop, I'm like, come on, RoboCop.
Because RoboCop's really agile and a good mover for the wrestling ring.
Yeah, he can definitely do like some moonsaults and fucking Hurricane Ranas and shit. He's not as stiff as the fucking Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz or anything.
No.
All right, Glenn, and now we're going to have a look at Arn Anderson, Barry Windham, and Sid Vicious take on Dave Reardon, I think is his name. Gino Hernandez's less talented brother, Dino Hernandez, and Tim Park.
Oh, great.
All right, so let's put that up on the screen, and let's see how those guys are going to fare. I don't think it's going to be very well.
Well, if we're watching it, no, it's not. It's not going to be a 10-minute classic, is it?
Nope, that's not what we're doing. All right, here we go. The poor bastards are in the ring. Here comes Barry. That promo segment was so good, especially Arn's part, because Arn's so good. But it just eliminate all the RoboCop talk. Will be
R2-D2 and a one-legged Sting.
Yeah, R2-D2. That's great. Fucking RoboCop wishes he was R2-D2, okay?
Yeah.
Of all the robots in any movie ever, R2-D2 is number 1.
Again, in a competition of agility in a fight situation, you take R2-D2 every day.
100%. Absolutely. And he's fucking, like, savvy.
Yeah.
There we go. They didn't even bother to show the one guy's name. They said, fuck that guy.
He's dead anyway.
Yeah, he'll be dead after this anyway. You don't need to know his name. Doesn't matter. Old Pee Wee Anderson's out here getting the guys in the right corner. I like the coordination here. Everybody's wearing black. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Yep. The trouble is two on the job of didn't get the memo.
No, they had another guy who was supposed to come, but he got arrested for a DUI. And they said, all right, fine. We'll take Gold Trunks, I guess.
Yeah.
Arn Anderson, he's probably going to do too good at wrestling for us. Get Sid in here so he can break somebody's neck.
Now we've got Barry Windham. We've got more decent wrestling first.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa, what?
He sandbagged him. Hey, there's a receipt. They'll teach you to sandbag me, you bastard.
You would have done it. I bet he goes up easy this time. No,
Yeah.
no, there we go.
Yeah, he did. He helped that time.
He just straight picked him up and fucking smacked the fuck out of him and said, "All right, motherfucker, let's try this again."
Yes.
Here we go. Now Sid's in there. Oh, don't do it. Oh, Gold Trunks is stupid.
Yeah.
You dummy. Oh, come on.
Oh, no. Why would you run at him? Run in the opposite direction.
Why would you do it twice? Is an even more dumber question.
You're not gonna get.
Oh, good Lord.
Is there a chiropractor in the house?
No kidding. This guy's going to need an adjustment. Oh, God.
Or right across the forehead. Oh,
That was
yeah.
ass face bone is what that was.
Yeah.
This guy's probably like, thank God Arn's in here. Arn's coming in now. He won't hurt me.
A bit softer, yeah.
Make it look like it hurts, but it's not really going to.
Yeah. No, he'll just stomp on the same bit that Sid's just bruised.
Yeah. Arn's like stomping on his hair almost.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, he's pulling out the nose here. Oh God. Oh, right into the knee of old Bear. Now Barry's coming in.
Considering they got like $100 a time or something, it weren't great money for these jobbers. They were brave for what they did.
They were really trying to hope they could make it in the business. That's for goddamn sure, because I wouldn't have done it. Well, maybe once, but I wouldn't have done it again. You know what I mean? Like one time would have been
Yeah. You don't go back for more.
it. Especially when your first match is with Sid, I'd be like, nah, I don't think so.
Well, we've seen a few of them. And
Yeah.
superstars and worldwide that have had one or two matches come up against the big boys and then they've decided to retire.
Like, you know, we're going to call it a day.
Yeah.
Sid working this poor guy over in the corner. This guy's really got the brunt of it because he's been in there the longest getting the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah. And he's had all three of them working him over as well.
Yeah. I like the guy, his partners on the apron trying to hype the crowd up as if they're going to get hyped up for some guys they have no idea of.
Especially when you've got the likes of Barry Windham in the ring.
Right. He's not going to fucking... Oh! Big knee drop there by Barry. They're not going to fucking get behind fucking Gold Trunks and Dino Hernandez.
Somebody tagged me. There we go.
Thank God.
Come on,
I
lads.
didn't learn his lesson, apparently.
Let's go home. Yeah, this has been going on far too long.
Now what's going to happen? I was going to beat the shit out of him on the outside of the ring. I was just pulling his hair. Just viciously. Now he's rubbing this fucking... Jesus.
That is painful. I speak from experience. That is painful.
Yeah, I think I'd rather be punched in the face than have that done to me.
Yeah. It's an old judo trick as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Go to the sleeve of your gi and, rub your forearm into the geezer's nose. Cause a bit of friction.
Oh, God. Lord. One more
Let's
time.
have a look at that again.
Yeah, let's get a little replay here. Here we go. And like...
Oh! He's got up about 8 foot in the air there. Sid's 6'10". Down onto the guardrail. Wonderful. Just
motherfucking face first. $100 ain't enough. Fucking hell.
Don't worry, they know how to fall.
Yeah. They were taught in wrestling school how to break their face fall on a fucking steel guardrail.
Yeah.
Just pet him. He's dead already.
They're just playing with their food now. This has been too ridiculous.
At least 2 guys on the other team have facial fractures. At least 2.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Boom. Beautiful spine buster by Arn. Greatest spine buster ever was done by Arn Anderson.
Oh, definitely. He's not even bothered pinning him. It's
Yeah,
out.
and those guys were smart too. They didn't like try to get in and save the pin.
Well, that one did. Just
Yeah,
got decapitated by Sid for his trouble.
And now he's. Oh, I thought they were gonna. What in the fuck is that?
Oh God!
It's a giant Gonzalez warrior. We got more, Glenn. We've got 3 more unfortunate jobbers that are about to get their asses handed to them by Arn Anderson, Barry Windham, and Sid Vicious. And so let's get it going once again. Here we go.
My heartfelt condolences, thoughts, and prayers, guys.
Yeah, 100%.
Just don't no sell it. Whatever you do, don't no sell for them.
Yeah, don't try to sandbag a body slam, or else you're going to be in trouble. Because we've seen some matches where they do go easy on the jobbers, but we've seen some where they just fucking destroy them.
Yeah, you could always tell the ones we've seen enough squash matches now. You could always tell the ones where the jobber out backstage has got a bit of respect.
We got the Italian Stallion, Tim Horner, and Joe Del Fagna.
Oh well, these 3 should know what they're doing.
Yeah, like the Italian Stallion. He's like, "Hey, don't fucking break my balls out there tonight, all right? Goddamn, I brought my cousin Darl Fontaine down with me. We want a nice time. Come on. My mama made you the nice baked ziti." That's what it was. Italian Stallion's mom made the 4 Horsemen some nice baked ziti, and they agreed not to hurt them. So,
and Tim Horner, the man whose promos make Sid sound like Ric Flair.
Really?
Yeah, he's awful.
I need to look it up. I never heard of Tim Horner.
Look up a few of Tim Horner's promos. Really.
I didn't know anything about Tim Horner until right now, and that's the first fact that you've told me is that he's a terrible promo.
He's that notorious that when the DDT guys did a list of their top wrestlers, they had a Horner line. Anybody below the Horner line was absolutely dreadful.
Something called the Horner line feels like it would make fucking DC Matthews uncomfortable. It feels like.
Well, he was the one that came up with it.
Well, goddamn, pal, that's awesome. I'll have to check that out. I'm definitely gonna look that up. Here we go. Fontana's in the ring here. His mom did not bring any lasagna or baked ziti, so I don't know what's going to happen to him. That's what it was, Glenn. That's the secret. You had to bring them like pasta meals, and they wouldn't beat you up. He didn't bring. He didn't bring anything.
I didn't bring anything.
Well, plus he's got pink tights with a Playboy bunny on it, so I would have fucking clotheslined the fuck out of him too.
Yep.
Just for that fact alone, you know what I mean? Oh, the Italian Stallion wants him some. He's Italian. He's fiery. He just watched Rocky.
Say this for Sid. He does believe in you, considering that he's not overly agile. He believes in using every part of the ring.
That's true. By tossing it around.
Yep. Every single turnbuckle, every rope has had a jobber hung up on it.
It's almost like he's a robot sent back in time to sent back from the future to scan the wrestling ring and present the most devastation inside of it. And that's why he's the only man, Glenn, who can face RoboCop, of course.
Yeah. Yep. He's a Terminator.
There we go, Glenn. I just fucking figured it out. I solved the pieces of the puzzle.
Yep.
AWI Pod. Come for the wrestling, stay for the sci-fi. That's what I like to say. I gotta know, have you ever seen the movie RoboCop?
Yes, all of them.
Really? How many are there, I wonder?
3, I think.
Huh.
3 or 4.
So
There was the good one, and then they went downhill.
Yeah, that's what they usually do. So RoboCop had like a video game on Nintendo, and I really liked the RoboCop video game, but I don't remember ever watching the movie.
Hmm.
And I'm not going to go back now and watch it. So
No, it's not one of those I'd recommend watching.
Right, it probably doesn't age well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sort of like having RoboCop on your wrestling show doesn't age well. Oh, what a shoulder block to the gut there by Arn Anderson.
I think RoboCop is here because they're plugging in RoboCop 2 at this time in 1990.
And they needed everything they could do. Maybe it was a Ted Turner production. I'm not sure. Arn Anderson just driving this poor man's face across the text says like, "Hey, my mama made the fucking baked ziti. You fucking breaking my balls out here. Come on." What the fuck, man? It's my cousin in there. God damn it. I told him to bring the lasagna. He forgot it in the hotel room. God damn it. God damn it. He just gave him he could have penned him there, but he didn't. Now Windham's coming in. What's he gonna do? Oh, a big Larry. That's it. 1, 2, and 3. And that's it. Don't get in the ring, you dumbass. Get out and leave. See, the Italian Stallion's been here before. He knows. He's like, I'm not getting too close to him. Well, yeah, there we go. So there's some 4 Horsemen beat-ups for you. But now we've got just Sid beating up a couple of guys by himself.
Something has happened within the organization. Something has gone wrong. And now we don't have a thing to lose. Because now when we step into any ring, when we come to any building in any city in this country, we're hungry. Sting and Luger seem to think that they're sitting on top of the world right now. But when I go home and look in the mirror, I think about the things that I've had and the things that I'm gonna have. These 2 guys right here, along with Flair, have got nothing to lose, just like me. And everybody out there is gonna find out just how vengeful a bunch of guys that don't care about anything can be. We protected that title with our heart and soul. We got nothing on earth to lose. We did a lot of rope-a-doping in the past, a lot of shucking and jiving, a lot of playing with the women. All dead news, nothing but business. You got to get out of each car in each town, every gym you go in, every restaurant you go in, you look over your shoulder. We're not above jumping on you and TCBY yogurt. It may sound funny to you, but it's dead serious. I'm looking at a bunch of dead men as we speak. Big Sid? Sting! No matter what I gotta do, if it's to break every bone in your body, I will get that title back in the family of the 4 Horsemen, no matter what it takes.
Well, that off his feet back in 1990.
God damn, it almost blew my hat off my head. It was just because those guys were so low. And that was like one of the perfect examples. If you don't always have to scream in your promo, if you got something worth saying and you say it, people are going to listen no matter what you're saying. And then Sid comes fucking out of nowhere like he had 27 cups of coffee.
Yeah.
Victim of the week is Tim Hughes. Ironically, him and Sid wear the same size singlet.
Yeah.
Sid just likes his in the shorter version.
Yeah.
This guy's haircut sucks. It's like the worst haircut you could have. Oh, now you're in trouble.
Oh dear.
Now you did it, dummy.
You didn't want to do that.
You idiot, Hughes. You and your stupid haircut. Like, who goes to the barber and is like, what would you like? I'd like to look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Yeah, you
My goodness.
honestly think that was going to save you some pain by getting out of the way of him there.
No, you should have just stayed there. It would have been less painful. Now he's stomping his shoulder blades, which can't be good. Now, oh God, tossing him out of the ring.
Launched him out of the ring.
The referee's brave for even putting his hands on him. Uh-oh. I've seen this story before. Yep, here we go again.
There we go.
Oh!
Oh no, he was a bit gentler with him.
At least he dropped him like on his like fucking chest and not his goddamn face like the last guy.
Yeah, he didn't pick him up as high, and he dropped him on his chest.
I think because this guy might be a little bit more, rounder in the stomach region, so he couldn't pick him up as high, maybe.
And maybe a bit more amenable.
Yeah. He just smacked the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Oh God. Now he's pulling his hair.
I think
He said, "Don't do it." He said, "I'm sorry." Okay, and they went back to doing it again.
Arn Anderson does the same thing, rubbing their faces into the mat. I wouldn't want my face on the wrestling mat, especially if you're a few matches in, all those oiled up, greasy men and sweat and everything on that mat, and then you're having your face rubbed into it.
No baby oil. I thought Andre didn't want any fucking baby. Well, like Andre was taking bumps. That's a stupid thing to say. Never mind. Andre wasn't taking bumps.
No.
Come on, pen this guy and send him back to the sheriff's department where he doesn't like get in the cars and go arrest people. He works at the office and answers the phone. This guy.
Yeah.
Tim Hughes.
It's like Sid at this time isn't being paid for the amount of bumps he takes.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go. Oh, kick to the midsection. Here comes the power bomb. Finally going to put this poor bastard out of his misery. He's going to head back to the Fulton County Sheriff's Department and answer the phones. Eat his donuts.
Yeah, he's done.
And Sid is finished and done with Tim Hughes, or is he? If I was Tim, I'd roll out of there as quick as I could. Nope. Oh, okay. I thought he was. All right. I love replays. Replays are my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I like more than seeing Sid beat people up, but seeing Sid beat people up in slow motion.
Slow motion is, yeah. It shows how impactful it is.
That was a nice set down there.
Yeah. At least he put him across his back and shoulders.
Yeah.
Didn't drop him on his head.
And this is going to be our last match of the evening. So here we go. I better put it up. I was going to press play without even putting it up on the screen. I would have been the only one watching it. Not you. It would have just been me. All right, here we go. There we go. He's a sweaty son bitch. It's NWA main event. Excuse me.
Mm.
They had broken away from the NWA at this point, I guess.
This point now, it's early.
Here we are. Kevin Faulkner. It's a great last name. John Faulkner. Him and the other guy have the same fucking haircut. Clearly, they both work at the sheriff's department.
Yeah.
What?
What was that?
That's supposed to be Sid. It looks like Norman the Lunatic drew it. Hold on, I'm gonna pause on that because
You want a picture of that?
huh?
Okay.
If I was y'all, I'd get out of the arena because he's gonna murder y'all for that terrible sign. Do you ever watch the episode of Worldwide and Norman the Lunatic had drawn that picture of fucking Nancy Sullivan? And it was terrible. Norman the Lunatic drew that picture. I'm 100% convinced of it. Faulkner wants to shake hands here. He's Faulked, if you know what I mean. Kevin Faulkner is nothing but Faulked here, Glenn.
Mm-hmm.
He did this in the headlock takeover, and I didn't see that coming. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
I feel like we were watching this in slow motion.
A K-pop. Hey.
Wow. They're literally looks like they're wrestling in the center of a mall.
Yeah, but they're wrestling. So it
was weird. I felt like I was watching it in slow motion at first, just because I'm not used to seeing that slow a pace in the Sid match.
You've angered him. You annoyed him now. You try to wrestle him. You've made him do some moves.
Now he's pissed. Yeah, you're in big. Oh!
I said he doesn't bump.
He fucking. That was more like a slap down than a choke slam. He like slapped him down.
That's teacher for getting technical.
There you go, dumbass. I told you no fucking head scissors. What the fuck's wrong with you? Doing the head scissors out here. Who do you think I am, Ric Flair? I. Oh, now he's twisting the neck of old Faulkner here. Oh, look at fucking Nick Patrick is sorting his authority here. I think we've seen Nick Patrick, disqualify Sycho Sid for beating the shit out of jobbers more than once.
We have. Yeah, he's not frightened to disqualify him.
He isn't. No, he isn't. I think this is. I think isn't Nick Patrick like Jody Hamilton's son?
Yes,
that's what I thought.
I think so.
Oh, you see, I like the old lady in the front row. Sid hit the guy. He hit the barricade and moved it back, and she pushed it forward. She just flipped him off. Old lady in the front row just flipped Sid off. I gotta see this shit.
You don't argue with her, do you?
Watch her hand here. She said, "Oh, fuck you." Old lady in the front row at NWA main event in 1990. Whenever you are the newest member of the AWI Pod Hall of Fame, you deserve it. You're it.
Yeah. Even Sid don't want to take on Super Grand.
Oh no, you don't want to do that, Sid. And here we go. Oh God. 1, 2, 3. And Kevin Faulkner, our last victim here, has been dispatched. Sid Fish, look at those traps, pal. All right, here we go. I want to see the old lady flip him off in slow motion. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. Here we go. Bam! I mean, all things considered, he set him down pretty nicely, too.
Yeah, he did. He wasn't.
It wasn't too bad. Well, there we go, Sid. There we go, Glenn. I almost called you Sid. There we go, Sid. That's all for this week's episode of I Don't Know Shit, The Life and Times of Sycho Sid. We got our sitting on. And that's it. We don't do plugs on this show because we do plugs on every other show. So the only thing I'm going to do is ask Glenn to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, the skeptics and all the people have a little bit of... Let me do this again.
Oh, it's live, pal.
And I have half the brain that you do.